They are so juicy and thick. I'm gonna make a juicy and crispy beef burger. Hi there everyone, and welcome to my outdoor campfire kitchen. I've got the campfire up and going. I started it up for about half an hour ago, and we have some good embers or coals now, almost ready for cooking and frying. What I'm gonna cook today, I'm very excited, and I've been looking very much forward to this one because among many, but this is one of my favorites when we're talking about meat dishes, and maybe one of yours too. I'm gonna make a juicy and crispy beef burger. This is one I've developed myself, and I've tried it sometimes and I love it, and I'm sure you will too. Okay, beef burger. And of course, first of all, the main ingredient is beef, and I've got these juicy fellas here. You gotta see them close up. They are so juicy and thick, and yeah, a lot of fat in the meat. So when you buy steaks, go for them with a little texture of fat inside. They have the best taste when you fry them. So we got some lettuce, we got some eggs, fried egg on top of it, and tomato, and yeah, of course the buns. And these buns are actually made of some dough with beer in it. So I haven't tasted them before, but I'm looking forward to try them. Okay, and for toppings or cream, I'm gonna make a kind of stew with the mushrooms, the dark mushrooms, and some chili and some onion and cream and a little of cheese and some spices. And that should be very creamy and adding the fat and the juiciness to the burger. But I think the campfire is ready now. The heat on the campfire is very warm, so I have to prepare all the ingredients first. It's not quite the same when you cook in the kitchen because you can control the heat, and we can't do that out here on the campfire. So making food on the campfire, and that's what I love about it. It's a one it's a one shot, one take almost, and everything is very fast, and I love it. It's exciting. And I love cooking that way. You know, you're on. Campfire cooking, of course, is all about being outdoors. It's also the smell, the smoke, everything. To me, food just tastes better and feels better cooked and eaten outside. But enough talk, let's get on with it. So I'm just gonna prepare all the ingredients and start frying after that. So I'm gonna fry the buns on the grill plate as well, and I can't really smell the beer, but maybe I can taste it. We have the lettuce, and I'm gonna looks so good. And the lettuce is actually one of the ingredients that should give this crispiness to the burger. You can almost hear it. They're crispy, and it's a very easy way to get some crisp in a burger. We do have another crispy element I will show you in a sec, and that's the potato. I have a big, just one big potato, and I will slice it in very thin pieces. This is not for making potato fries or French fries. The potato is actually going inside the burger in very thin And I have to be precise here because I don't want it to be potato chips or crisps. Just enough thickness to keep the mushiness inside and still being able to make it completely crispy or crunchy. So I'm cutting a bit slow here because I need the exact right thickness. I would say about 3-4 millimeters. Then we got the onion, and the onion is for the onion and the mushrooms, as I mentioned, and the chili is for this stew I will make. And the stew is actually, instead of using, you know, mayonnaise, ketchup, senap or whatever dressing you normally use for a burger, I'm actually making this because it's a beef burger and mushrooms and onions and cream goes very well with beef. I'm doing this stew, creamy stew on the skillet. And when I put it on the burger, your teeth will be dripping. It's so delicious. And because it's all going to this stew on the pan or the skillet, you don't really have to cut it in. You don't really have to cut it in perfect little pieces or something like that. It doesn't matter because you won't be able to see it when we get the cream and the cheese and everything mixed up with it. And yeah, maybe you know, but mushrooms contains a lot of water, so when we start cooking on them, they will shrink a lot. And then I have this little chili. It's not that strong, this one, and I won't be using, yeah, I will probably be using all of it, but I like to add a little bit of spiciness to the stew and to the burger. And the tomatoes, they're just going directly in the burger, and I will cut them in very thin slices because I don't want all the water from the tomato to wetten the burger too much. I just want the tomatoes have this both sweet and sourness to it. So you know, when you make any kind of dish, you need the sour and the sweet and the salt and the bitterness, and you need the creaminess, and you also need the texture, some crunch. All these kind of both feelings in your mouth and tastes all together makes the perfect dish. So that's why we want the crispiness from the fried potatoes and the lettuce, and we want the creaminess and tastiness from this stew, and the sourness from the tomatoes, a little spice from the chili, sweetness and a little bitterness from the beer bun, and we got also the creaminess and salt from the fried egg. So all in all, we got all the necessary textures and tastes for this burger to be perfect. So first I'm gonna start frying the potatoes. We're gonna start up the beefs now, or the steaks now, because then I can take them off the heat and let them cool a little off. I'm keeping a little distance to the campfire because it's very hot right now. This is the only way to adjust the heat, by spreading the yambers or the coals a little out, but it's very warm right now. Well, we gotta have the stew up running as well on the skillet here. I actually built this this kind of outdoor kitchen myself. I've been trying out a lot of different setups, and yeah, I ended up with this because I love the width of it, so I can prepare both something on the skillet, the pan, on a grill plate. I can cook some coffee at the same time if I want to. This is the onions and the mushrooms, and we also want to put the cream and the cheese in here, so we don't want too much water on the pan. So as you can see, we gotta work fast because of the heat, and also because I want everything to be warm at the same time when we kind of wrap the burger together. Some salt and pepper in the stew, and some paprika or red pepper, and the chilies. I prefer the meat to be between rare and medium rare when we're putting it into the burger, so it will be juicy. I will fry the buns just a little bit on the inner side, to get them a little bit crispy as well. So the steaks are ready. I think it's medium rare now, and it just has to rest for, best is to rest for like 10 minutes. Then it will keep all the juiciness when you cut it. And now the mushrooms and the onions are, I think they're ready, so I will keep an eye on these ones while I add the cream. And just a teaspoon of mustard. Yeah, maybe a little more. That's it. And some cheese, and this is just ordinary dry cheese that I chopped up in small pieces. I don't want the strong taste of cheese. I just want very mild cheesiness, and then the cheese is there for kind of cream it up. So we're almost getting there. The last thing we need when the stew is done is the fried eggs to top it all. And I will only put one egg on each burger. and I don't want the egg yolk to break, so I have to be careful here. The egg yolk should break when we cut the burger in two. And it survived. So now we're just waiting for this one. And it's almost there. So let's get to the most important part, making the beef burger. We're ready now. So now we got all the ingredients ready. Everything went well so far. We got the crispy potatoes, the crispy buns, beer buns, the fried eggs went well. The yolk didn't break. We got the lettuce and tomatoes, and the stew down here, and the beefs. And of course, the exciting thing every time you cut a beef or a steak is it as you want it to be? Is it rare or medium rare as I wanted it? And it's exactly between rare and medium rare, and that's precisely how I wanted it. So I'm happy. I did sharpen my knife before I started cooking here today, but still it feels very tender. Tender and salty. Very good. Could have rested maybe a few minutes. I can see it's bleeding a little bit, but anyways, this is the exciting part we've been waiting for. And the first thing is the lettuce. And yeah, I know I could have cut everything nicer so it would have looked a little more pro, or but I have to say that one of the things about this outdoor cooking, my outdoor campfire kitchen here, goes hand in hand with this more rustiqueness of the food. So I don't want everything to be that, you know, polished or perfect. I like the rustiqueness of the food out here. I think it goes hand in hand with making outdoor food. To me it does. So we got the lettuce, and we'll put just a little bit of tomatoes. 3 thin slices, because we don't want all the water from the tomatoes to wetten up the burger or the buns. Actually, now we get to the meat. I will put 4 slices. We don't want to be greedy with the meat. There we have it. And then the crispy potatoes. And you can see them. They are soiled in butter, and yeah, almost crispy. They could actually have used a few more minutes on the heat, but it doesn't matter right now. Everything is good. And we've got too much blood and fat and everything on this cutting board, so I've got a clean one to serve the burgers on. And we got the stew over here. I will need my gloves. Now look at the color. This is just so delicious. I mean, this creaminess is the perfect texture or thickness. So as you can see, it stays in place, but still it drips a little bit, so it's perfect. And on top of it all, we'll put the fried eggs. And the buns. Now I am gonna cut the first one in two. And when you dig into this one, you're gonna get greasy all over. That's the purpose of it. So let's try it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but it is really crispy. I got it all over my face and my hands. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but it's very crispy and it's so juicy. And the taste is strong, and it's not spicy because of the chilies, just a little bit. Yeah, it may not be just as delightful to look at, but I have to say this tastes amazing. I love it. So this is my take on the beef burger, and yeah, in the description I will put, I'm sorry about all the cream in my face and on my hands. Okay, now in the description I will put a list of all the ingredients, and yeah, of course you can see in the video how to prepare it and put it all together. And of course, if you like this video, if you enjoyed it, please consider to subscribe, share, like. I would appreciate it, and you know, as always, it would make me very happy. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in another video, and until then, have a great time out there, all of you. Enjoy nature, enjoy life, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye. Mm.